Um, hey, everybody. I don't know how many people are here. Let's see. I just kind of had some technical issues this morning. So currently I have no one online because I was supposed to come on at 8 and it's 8:20. So if no one's here, that's fine. I'm going to just shut it down. I'll wait a few minutes to go get a coffee and see if anybody's is online. I was going to test out a new feature. Um, well, no one's here, so let's see. Someone's online. Come on, babe. Want to wake up? Baby, time to wake up. Out of bed. Do we not have any more sugar? Come on, here. Come on, then. You can make it the coffee. Come on. Up, baby. Up. Still not online. I woke up late. Technical issues this morning. Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm late. I just wanted to test out a new feature. Basically, people can call in if they want to. And let's see. How did I do that yesterday? Yeah, invite, copy. I'm going to send in the link. Some ground rules for anybody who's calling. I don't want to talk about other bloggers or trolls. And that's about it. And keep it positive. No negativity, no profanity. So if you click on that and you're on a computer, you should be able to, it should take you to a browser and you should be able to click and you should show up on my stream. I have to approve you, but you should show up on my stream. So if anybody wants to test it out, go ahead and click that button. I tested it out yesterday with Mia and it worked. So yeah, so it should work. So what do you guys think about everything that's going on here in the world with the Philippines and wait, if everybody could just hold on 1 second, please. Trying to wake up Mia is like rolling a rock uphill, I think. Anyway, let's see. John is here. Okay, how do I do this? Add to stream. John, do you hear me?
It's all chattering. I kidded you on the response I gave on your other one, but it's all jittery. I can't hear you very well.
I can't hear you either, John, for some reason. Wait 1 second. Let me check something on my side. Camera, mic, audio. Audio should be fine.
There you go.
Okay, that's what's going on here. Speaker. Can you hear me now, Mike? I mean, John. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
John?
clear. Everything's fine now.
Okay, I'm having some issues here. Okay, I think it's working now.
Cool.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay, cool. Hey, John, how's it going?
Yeah, so far so good. Just waiting for the travel ban. You know that.
Yeah. I forgot where you're located, John, in the US somewhere, right?
Outside of Cleveland, about 15 miles east of Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're all waiting for the travel ban. Even within the Philippines, we're waiting for people to approve it so we can travel. But right now, we can go from one island to another. It's just so much issues like
Yeah.
swab tests and paperwork and all kinds. Just not worth it. So yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty. Is this your first one of these?
Yeah, I've never done this before. So I tried it out yesterday with Mia and it worked. So I said, why not have some people on instead of just me talking all the time?
Oh, I feel privileged, man. Thanks.
You're welcome. You're the trial run, buddy. So what's going on in the US? What's new there?
Uh,
How you enjoying life over there?
Not. I feel like I'm locked in. I'm not locked in. I get out to go shopping. That's about it. But it's getting worse. I mean, it's crazy. And this whole election thing's a pain in the butt, and it's a mess.
Yeah. Well,
It's really feels like I'm in China or in Russia. I don't know.
well, I know people are very emotional about the election.
Yeah.
I posted something yesterday on Facebook, and people get very what's the word, angry. So I think it's best not to post any political stuff, really.
Well,
People don't seem, I mean, before people could have a discussion, but now people just get so mad. People stick to their side, and people don't want to see it from the other side. They really don't.
yeah.
I
I try,
mean, maybe I'm guilty of that too. I don't know.
I don't know. I try to be open. I try to listen to everybody's side, and if
Yeah, I try.
I don't agree, I keep it to myself and talk to myself later about it.
Yeah. Yeah. But the corona thing, did you see the latest thing that happened in England? Now they're saying this new variant.
Yeah, they're saying here that it might be here already, and they're also saying that they have a feeling that the vaccine that they're using from Pfizer is going, or Pfizer, however you call it, is going to work on it. But who knows?
Yeah, that was what I asked Mia yesterday. What we had a little discussion yesterday. Will that work? Because she's interested in becoming a nurse, so she reads all about this stuff, so more than I do. So yeah, I hope it works, because if not, we're in for another. God, I don't know. I'm on kind of two-minded about this whole virus thing. I read the statistics, and I like to follow the facts and the evidence. And from everything I've seen about this virus, the effect it has on thanks on younger people and people without issues, underlying issues, is
Oh,
very, very. I mean, we're talking maybe
hey
0.1%.
Paul, your voice started like a real fast vibrating chatter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's doing it again. I'm not messing with you. I'd mess with you on that one comment if you got it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's like a real like fast vibrating chatter. You can't tell what the words are in it. Just real real fast.
Oh, really?
It went away
How,
before, but it's back again.
okay. Well, good to know. Sorry about that. If anybody else is hearing that, let me know.
It's real.
Um,
Or just so you could hear what it's doing, but I don't know how to do it. I don't think I could do that. But just to show you, I was thinking about you just about 5 minutes ago. Do
is that a juicy mango? Yeah.
you think I don't pay attention?
Well, David is saying there's no sound problem here. So,
I can make out a little. I think you just said about something about sound problems, but it's such a jagged, really fast interruption.
okay.
It's some
Huh.
electronic thing there. I know it's weird.
I don't know. I've actually ordered a new microphone. Um, so I should be getting that in the next few days. It's one of those nice
Yeah,
condenser mics. So I'll be getting rid of this, at least partially.
I don't know.
Okay, everybody says there's no audio problems. So I think it's on your side, John.
There it goes. It just went away.
Okay. But anyway, we were talking about the virus, and yeah, I was saying the statistics showed that only older people, and I'm talking like 70 plus, and
Yeah.
people with underlying issues that are really, really affected by this. Most people are, you'd have to be very unlucky to have a major issue.
Like 1%, percent of the people that get it die. I don't know what the percentage is of the 300 million people we have here that think we've got. Now they just announced there's 300 some. No, it's 300. Maybe it's 300 deaths in the U.S. But the fact of, I mean, getting it, I know a lot of people. I'm 70 years old. I know a lot of people. I don't know anyone that has it or from it. And I've traveled
Um,
all over the states. I worked in probably 30 of the states that are here and don't know anybody that has it.
well, I know a nurse that works in the US and a doctor, and they've told me there's a lot of people in hospital with it. So, um, you know, I don't know anybody who's had it personally, but my mother is in one of these retirement homes, and she knows people have had it. They had to shut down the whole retirement home. She's in Spain, though, not in the US. And so, yeah,
Yeah, I remember you talking about that a good while ago.
yeah. So, I kind of think I've had it because I was at a dive resort in December of 2019, and I got sick for about 6 weeks. I was coughing, diarrhea, a bit of a fever, not much, but a bit of a fever, and and then it, and then my neighbor got sick. Mia got sick. So I kind of have a belief that I've had it, but who
Yeah.
knows? Who
What,
knows, right?
what did you say? I, what month was it?
One more time.
What month was it that you say you thought you had it?
It was, I started in December and continued to January of 20, December 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason I asked, my oldest daughter's, she used to be a dental surgical assistant, but she had rear-ended 3 times in her automobile, and it's got a very bad damage neck, titanium plates and things in the back of her neck. So she had to quit the practice, but she managed an office for a friend of hers, that's a dentist. And going back, thinking about it in December, they were both, the doctor and her, both sick, but didn't said about COVID. Then when I
Yeah.
started out, March, whatever it was, they went, wonder if we had it. And apparently they did. But they were the only two in the office that had it. But, imagine two people just time the same day else having it. It's probably what they got. Didn't know what it was.
Yeah. Hey, John, are you on Wi-Fi or are you on cellular?
Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay, because you're cutting out a lot. So, uh, say what? One more time?
That to get back. But did you get that comment I sent you just earlier about when you did your first thing about equipment or technical stuff? And I said, your microphone keeps breaking in and out.
Yeah. I saw that comment.
I did. Then you call on this thing fiber. No, I don't even know how to. I have both things on. I'm on my Wi-Fi on my cell. How
I mean, the video is really good. It's just when you talk, you're cutting out. You say I was cutting out, but for me, you're cutting out. I don't know how anybody else is perceiving this. I don't know. Are you guys hearing John cutting out or not? Uh, yeah, let me just answer some comments here real quick, John. Let's see. Good morning, Philippines. Good morning, everybody. Everybody says there's no audio problems and there's a road to the Philippines. He says, I tested positive for the coronavirus a couple of months ago. Not as bad as a lot of other people. I'm a registered nurse working at a couple of different uh, psych- psychiatric hospitals in Kansas City. Uh,
hmm.
so, but he didn't say, he said he's had it. So, yeah. but not as bad as some people. But it really depends. I've read some really interesting articles. I think it's been a while since I read this article, so I might misquote it. Somewhere between 90 and 95% of all those people that got to hospital were low on vitamin D. And so they were talking about vitamin D, or lack of vitamin D might have an issue with the severity of your reaction to coronavirus. And then there was something else that I forget now. It's early in the morning. But there are some factors there that could easily be redressed. But I think a healthy living is very, very important. Typically I'm low on vitamin D. So when I read that, I remembered that I'm low on vitamin D. When I go to the doctor and I do the yearly blood test, it's B12 and vitamin D somehow I'm low on. So I take supplements on that now to try to elevate my blood. And I think it's important that, the older you get to a doctor and get a blood test and see how your blood levels are in different areas. So especially in these times, man.
Yeah, I get blood tested every 6 months.
6 months? Oh, that's really good. Yeah, I haven't been tested since I left the US, so that's 2 years ago, and I need to be. I was gonna go, and then this whole Corona thing broke out. Actually, me and a friend were gonna go to Cebu because they have better doctors and a better hospital and everything there, and we're gonna do like a major checkup on all kinds of stuff, But then the Corona hits, and the rest is history. He wrote to the Philippines, says the hospital across the parking lot from us currently has over 125 patients who have been admitted to the hospital. 8 of them on ventilators.
Wow.
Yeah, Doug Martin says John is cutting out. Yes, John has problems, his Wi-Fi or computer. So, yeah.
Down on the bottom of my screen, it has Mike, Cam, and then Cam and Mike with a settings insignia above it, and chat and leave. I don't know if there's something I can get out. Looking up at the top, both are lit up. I've got a signal from my Wi-Fi and a signal from my phone connection. I guess.
Yeah, usually it'll go on the Wi-Fi. It'll choose the most, but now it's working fine. So now I don't know what happened. Now it's fine again. Road to the Philippines says I only had mild symptoms: nasal congestion, cough, loss of smell and taste for a few days. Never ran a fever or went to the hospital. Cleared up after a few days. Yeah, loss of taste or loss of smell is
it's a big sign.
It's a big sign, and I didn't have that, to be honest. I don't recall having that. So, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just a bad, cold or flu or something. Who knows?
They give you, I see 11 different categories of things that are signs that you may have it. But I thought they were listed 1 to 11, being the first one being, and it's not that way. It's 11 things that throw up on there, and there's no order to it, to which one would show first, most effective, most trouble causing. But one of the things, high fever, one of the things, but it wasn't number 1. I lost down around number 8, and I don't know or what. I just Googled it, and that's the report I got. It had 11 things that you could, if you had, it might,
yeah,
if you didn't definitely have it.
Hey, John, you're cutting out again, so I'll go ahead and let you go.
Okay.
But it was really nice for you to call in. Thanks for calling in, and I'll just continue talking. If anybody else wants to call in, go ahead and call in.
All right, man. Take care.
Thanks, man. Take care, John. Bye-bye.
Bye now.
So that was John, and that was my first call-in on a live cast. So that was pretty cool. Anybody else wants to call in, you're more than free to call in. I'm only going to continue about another, let's say, 10, 20 minutes, and then I've got a meeting with a friend. So I know I started a bit late, but, this is my first live cast with a call-in. So I had some few technical issues, but they're resolved. So I've got ordered, like I said, I've ordered a new microphone, so I should be getting that, one of those really nice condenser microphones. So the voice should be even better than this. So yeah, anybody wants to chive in, or let's go through some of the comments here. That's about it on the comments. So yeah, we were talking about the coronavirus. I don't know what else to talk about. I made a video on what's open here in Southeast Asia, and basically nothing is open, and no one has any plans to open anytime soon. It seems like I think Malaysia, it was Malaysia that said that they're gonna uh, probably announce something in January. So hopefully something opens up. Oh, maybe it wasn't Malaysia. What country was it? Maybe Vietnam. But um, I'm hoping in January we get some updates from all the countries. They sorely need the revenue, and people sorely need to start moving. And also the vaccine is out, and with time, millions and millions of people will have the vaccine. And I hope the government start coming out and saying, well, if you had the vaccine, you can travel restriction free. Mark says, see, where's Mia? She's in the sitting room having coffee. People are asking about you. She's going to come and say hi. If I'm worried about the new strain, I haven't seen any evidence one way or the other. From what they're saying, it's less deadly than the other ones, or the same. It just spreads faster. So I'm not currently worried about it. I'm hoping the new vaccine will kill that one as well. Songbird, I haven't even heard of that. That's a movie about Corona. Okay. Yes, Scott. The gyms are open in Duma. I haven't been because I've been a bit under the weather. I've had a cough, and so I don't want to go to the gym coughing because everybody would look at you weird, right? So, okay, let's.
Hi everyone.
Here, it's on this.
They can't hear me.
You gotta do this one. I will do this.
Okay.
Go ahead, just start talking.
Hello everyone.
Tell them if they want to call in to follow this link.
Okay. If you wanna call in, is that what it is?
Yeah.
If you wanna call in, just follow the link that Paul posted. There. So Dave Fisher, good morning.
Not the show button. So you remember that.
No, because I was watching you earlier and then
Do you wanna join or?
it's okay, babe, because then maybe you have some.
You don't want to join, okay? You want to sit alone and have your coffee.
No, because like I was like.
If you want to join, you can join. I can change it to.
Yeah, I can just sit down here.
Okay, yeah, Mia will join. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, I did. To drag her out of bed, I said, "Hey, it's 8 o'clock. Time to wake up." She likes to sleep, but so do we all. I have a hard time sleeping actually, so I sleep very light, and I seldom sleep more than 6-7 hours a day. So I'm the first to wake up and the last to sleep. So I wish I could sleep like her. I mean, she sleeps literally like a baby. I mean, she's gone and she's in dreamland. I wish I could be like that. So I can't. Hey guys, if you can hang on 1 second, I'm going to change the audio so you can hear me as well and not just me. So let's see, cam, mic, audio, and let's see. Talkie Tech. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Okay, so that worked. And then how did we do it last time? The audio came. Well, we didn't really hear the audio, so that's okay. I'll hear the audio here if anybody calls. So that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, Mia, you can hear Mia now when she's talking.
Everyone says hi. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm a sleeper, but last night he's like, no, not just last night. He's always the first one to sleep. You're always the first one to
I didn't
sleep.
sleep first last night.
Yeah, you did.
No, you were
Because
doing.
I went out.
Yeah, I fell asleep, but then I woke up after 10 minutes. You know how that is. I fall asleep and wake up again, and then I can't sleep for another 2-3 hours. So anyway, that's. Paul, can you make smartphone apps? No, not really. I can figure it out, but I'm no expert in it, so I don't have any plans to work on that. I was making some apps for the oil company, but that's on a computer using Excel as the foreground, and in the background I have some code. But I'm done with that. I don't know if I want to get back to that or not. So if I do go back into engineering, it'll be as a petroleum engineer. If not, I'll find something else to do.
Train driver.
Maybe a train driver.
Mia, if you dump Paul, I want. What does that mean?
It means if I dump you or you dump me.
I dump you.
Yeah, but she's not gonna dump me, guys.
No.
Self-confidence here.
Why would I?
No, why would you? You got a good girl.
I am a good girl. Boss Rice, good morning.
Good morning. Man, my crypto stack is giving me early retirement. Yeah, I can't believe how much Bitcoin. What is it up now to 23, 24,000? I remember I was looking at it when it was at like 13, 14,000. I was thinking, oh, it's kind of overvalued, but I should buy in just to have some diversity, you know? And now I think I missed the train on that one. So, yeah. But yeah, congratulations if you have crypto. You've made some good buck there. I guess I can take this off because I don't need this on. I don't know why I got it off.
Oh, Danny.
Oh, yeah. Add him to the stream. I guess I can take this off. I don't need this on. I don't know why I got it off.
Danny.
Oh, yeah. Add him to the stream. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, pretty good. Hello.
Hey, how's it going? There's kind of a delay here.
Yeah, what's going on in the background? I can hear like a loop going on. Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
Is that
That's
better?
Oh yeah, much better. I'll. So how's it going? Can you hear me, Danny?
I can hear you just fine.
Okay.
I had
So
to
what's
turn
up?
down my TV in the background.
Yeah.
I'm watching on my phone and my TV.
Yeah, you can't do that because then you get that loop. You get that loop.
Right. How are you
what's
guys
going
doing
on?
over there?
Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're trying to find things to do. It's tough because things are closed, so we're limited
Right.
on just travel within Negros. We
Right.
can't even go to Negros Occidental, and there's a lot of nice stuff in Negros Occidental.
Cool.
Because Negros Oriental is one island, but they've decided to divide it into two. So
Okay.
we're on the Oriental side, and the other part, which is called the Occidental, we're not allowed to travel. So
Yeah, I've been waiting to travel over there myself. I was over there like a little over a year ago, over on the island of Mindanao.
yeah,
And ever since the coronavirus, I haven't been able to travel over there.
Yeah, no, I think travel to Southeast Asia. I made a video yesterday. I actually thought Indonesia was open, and then I started looking, and everything is closed.
Right.
Everything, every country is closed.
That's
So
crazy.
it's just, um, and I don't think we'll get any openings before probably the second quarter of 2020. So
Yeah,
I
that's what
don't.
I'm thinking too. Yeah.
But like I was saying earlier, with the vaccines coming out, and probably by May, June, July, there'll be at least 50 million to 100 million Americans who have had the vaccine.
Right.
So why they wouldn't allow those people, or a subset of those people, obviously not 100 million people are going to travel, but those who want to travel have had the vaccine, why they wouldn't let them is beyond me. I mean,
Right. Yeah,
then I'll
that's
start believing. Then I'll start believing conspiracy theories. You know, if you have a vaccine and they won't let you travel, I'll be like, something's going on here, man. You know?
Yeah, they need to have some kind of incentive, for people to get the vaccine.
Yeah,
For like
exactly.
myself, I would get it, if they would allow international travel, over to the Philippines again,
Yeah.
or but the way things are going right now, that there's no guarantee. Plus, they
Just
say, if you get the vaccine, you still got to continue wearing your mask and social distancing and all that stuff. Well, that's going to kind of turn off a lot of people, I think, into getting the vaccine.
yeah, I don't understand that. If you get the vaccine, why you should? I mean, I guess the mask when you're outside, I can kind of understand because no one knows you've had the vaccine and can cause issues with other people. You know how that is. Everybody's really gone crazy. You know, right?
Right,
People fight over whether you have the mask on or not. People get into
right,
actually
right.
physical fights. You know,
True. Oh yeah,
so I but why you should social distance, why you can't have people at home, and why you can't travel, it's just, I don't know.
yeah. That
It's
doesn't
just
make any sense.
doesn't make sense at all.
Uh-uh.
It's a different world today than it was a year and a half ago, a year ago, man.
Right. Yeah, I'm definitely ready to see it come to an end. I had bought tickets, to go out there last May. I'd gone to AAA travel agency. I bought my tickets, on Philippine Airlines, and I had set up, to have, my time off from both of my jobs, which that takes, a good while to try and coordinate that.
Yeah,
And then as soon, it wasn't, but 2, maybe 3 weeks after I bought my tickets, got my travel plans approved from both my jobs, then the coronavirus hit.
yeah,
And
that's
that
bad.
just it ruined everything.
Well, yeah, I had plans to go to Norway. I had to take care of some paperwork there, and I was gonna see about possibilities of working in Norway, and then the corona hit, so I kind of pushed back all my plans.
Yeah,
I
I hear
became
you.
a YouTuber instead.
But
But that's just life. I think some good has come out of it. You got to always
right,
take some positive out of every negative experience, and I think one of the things we've learned more about viruses than I think we ever wanted to know. Again,
right. Yeah, that's
to
true.
be honest, and you know. Positive things happened with me, meaning like I became much closer to Mia
Right,
because I mean we had an okay relationship, good relationship before, but kind of when you're stuck at home 24/7, one of two things happens, right? You either end up breaking up as soon as things open up and say, okay, you got to leave, I'm done, or
right.
you get closer, and we got a lot closer, so it was a good thing.
Well, that's
Um,
good.
so good things and bad things happen, and you got to look at the positive. There's
True.
a lot more negative with Corona, but you gotta try to find the positive in it, all the negative. I
True.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah, the same with me and my girlfriend over there. You know, she lives in a little town called Matano. It's on the island of Mindanao.
Okay.
And whenever the virus hit, I had to cancel that vacation. I had saved up money to go out there and see her for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But then also, I had a plan. I had to cancel a second vacation with my mom and my uncle. We were going to go on a European cruise, and as you know, and as a result of that, there was kind of a silver lining in all that, because I was able to take the money that I had saved for the Philippine trips plus the trip on the European cruise. I was able to pull that money together, and her and I, Irene, that's her name, over there in the Philippines. You know, we were able to build a house. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
But you're not married to her?
No.
Well, I don't know if I would have done that, John. I just don't know if I would do that. I
Yeah,
don't
a
know if you
lot of
see
people
my
think.
videos warning about
A
that
lot of
stuff.
people think I, you know, I
That's not a
probably
good
should have
move,
thought
man.
about that, but yeah, we've been getting along great, and yeah, I'm hoping eventually I'll be able to make it over there, and eventually I
Yeah,
plan to retire in about 2.5, maybe 3 years. So
yeah.
that was kind of one of the things I want to do before I went over there.
Yeah, I've always told people not to buy in the Philippines because you can't put anything in your name, so it has to be in her name.
Right.
And then she holds all the cards basically, and especially if that's
True.
a big chunk of your retirement. So
Right.
yeah, that's. But that's what you want to do. That's your life, man. I have someone here. Scott says, Paul, do you have any anti-dollar financial advice? I'm not sure what you mean by anti-dollar. If you mean if I think the dollar is going up compared to other currencies or not, I think the dollar has gone down or will probably continue to go down just due to the fact that they've printed so much, trillions of dollars. So there's a lot more dollars now than there was before the corona, a lot more. What is it, 30 or 40% more? So compared to other currencies that haven't printed that much, of course, you'd expect the dollar to go down. But then again, there's another factor that people are buying dollars so they can buy into the American stock market, right? So I don't know. The dollar has weakened, and how much more it'll weaken, I have no idea. And I don't know what the policy will be under the Biden administration, if they want a weak dollar, if they want a strong dollar. Someone told me, I haven't read it, but someone told me that Biden is looking to weaken the dollar because of exports, but I don't know. I really don't know. I hope it stays strong. I hope it goes up.
Right.
Yeah.
When the coronavirus first hit, I had money in a 401k account through my job, and within the first few weeks of that hitting, initially I had lost over $17,000 in my 401k. But yeah, but a lot of my coworkers, they were panicking and they were pulling their money out, but I figured I'm just going to leave it alone, let it sit there and ride it out.
Yeah, you did the right thing.
And it eventually it came back up, and I'm actually made like 10% return for the year. So
oh wow,
yeah,
that's pretty good. I've only made like 5%. No, less than that, 4%. But I have a lot of it in cash because I didn't sell when it dipped, but when it started going up, and I think it was like 10%, 5% below what it had been before the corona.
right.
I decided, these evaluations are too high, so I sold probably 30% of my stock holding. So I lost a bit on that. I did,
Right.
But then I bought stock like Starbucks, because I looked at Starbucks and I thought it's a great management company, and everybody has to have coffee. Hell, I'm drinking coffee right now. Everything's a drug, right? So you got to have that drug.
Right.
And so that did really well. I earned some money on that. So I came out roughly the same, but then the stock that I held went up. So I ended up making about 4 or 5% so far this year, which is fine. But
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I look at the stock market now, and I just think I'm buying back in, but I think to myself,
God, it's so. I mean, I look at the PE ratios and all that, and I think they're
Right.
just way, way overvalued. But I
Yeah,
don't
I don't
know.
know
At the
enough
same
about
time,
the
you don't
stock
want to
market.
keep your money in cash.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
maybe Bitcoin. I don't know.
I just don't know enough about the stock market to, to take any chances with, selling my stocks, and I just kind of leave it alone, and
Yeah.
I bought, some, I have like a certain percentage of money that comes out of my check each week, and I buy company stock as well as, I put money into my 401k, and I just
Yeah.
left it alone, and luckily, it came back up, plus I work for HCA Corporation, which
Yeah.
HCA, which is Hospital Corporation of America, which they have like
Okay.
180, they have like 180 hospitals, throughout the U.S. and over in the UK.
So I've
And
been pretty good.
initially their stocks went from around 150 down to 60 something, and too bad I didn't take my money out of my savings account and buy a bunch of HCA stocks, when it hit rock bottom,
Yeah.
because it just came right back up again.
Well, if we could all go back in time, we'd all be billionaires, right?
Yeah, I just don't like taking any chances.
Yeah.
I'm getting close to retiring. I don't want to take any. I don't want to risk losing what I have right now. So
Well, as long as you don't take it out, you really don't lose it. So I mean,
right.
so. But hey, guys, I'm about to wrap it up. It's 9 o'clock, and I'm gonna meet. If anybody else wants to call in for a few minutes, that's fine. I have a question here. Let's see. No, a comment. Grayman says, "Man, I hope it works out for the guy." That means you, Danny, who called in and bought his girl a house. But man, a huge risk, especially after losing money. Especially after losing money. I'm not sure what he means by that. If he lost money or what he means by that, but yeah,
Well,
it is a huge risk. I've said it's not a good thing. I've seen a lot of horror stories. I've seen a lot of horror stories. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, and I've heard them too. People talking about they buy a house for their girlfriend and then they end up losing it somehow. But luckily through the grace of God, I found Irene. She's an amazing person, and I just can't wait to get over there and retire and spend the rest of my life with her. She's truly an amazing individual.
Yeah,
and
I'll tell you what, Danny, she probably is, because percentage-wise, it works out more than it goes wrong. But
right.
Also, you have to think about this: is that everybody who buys a house, or everybody who gets married, everybody who commits to something bigger, always thinks that this girl is wonderful and nothing is going to go wrong.
Right.
But
True.
like in the US, 50% of people end up getting divorced, or more than 50% now.
True.
And
Absolutely.
I don't know what the percentage is of foreigners losing homes in the Philippines.
Right.
But
hopefully I won't join those.
No, hopefully. I'd venture to say it's more than 10%. So,
well, I've been married and divorced twice, so I'm hoping for third time's the charm.
So you still didn't learn your lesson, huh?
I'm a hard headed.
Yeah, it seems that way, man.
I'm a sucker for pretty girls.
Yeah, but you don't have to marry them or buy them a house over here to get one,
True. That's true.
But hey, Danny, I wish you the best of luck, man. And
thank you.
I'm probably gonna wrap it up now, so I'll say bye to you. Okay, take care, man.
Take it easy, Paul. Take it easy, man.
So, guys, unless anybody else wants to call in, I'm going to wrap it up because I'm meeting a friend of mine. So I'll give it a couple more minutes and we'll go from there. Anybody got any other questions? Mia kind of disappeared on me again. She's so busy on her phone. I told her I'm going to take her phone away.
No, babe. Because
Yes.
you were calling in and the face was like that. I told you I'll be back.
Yeah, you'll be back, and then you're sitting there on your phone. So he says, don't buy in now, maybe gold, silver, and wait it out. The money printer is going berserk at the moment. Yeah, it really is. And you know, when the Biden administration comes in, you know, they want to print more money to keep the economy going, because if they don't print money and the economy goes bad, they're going to get the blame, and they know it. And then the election 2 years from now, the Democrats will lose bigly. So they're going to keep printing money. So I can't agree with that. They're going to print a lot of money. They're talking about finances. So yeah. So yeah. So guys, no one's calling in, so I'm gonna call it a day. And thank you for everybody who joined. And I'll see you on the next one. By the next one, I should have a microphone. It'll be somewhere between Christmas and New Year's. And by the way, everybody, Merry Christmas or Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays, whatever you prefer to say, and Happy New Year. If we don't do another one before then.
I think someone commented before, someone's gonna give me a donut. A donut.
For Christmas? I didn't see that
No, that was like last time.
on the comments. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye. See, end broadcast. Yeah, end.